NFL star Aaron Hernandez is waking up in jail this morning accused of first-degree murder. New England Patriots tight end was arrested yesterday. He's charged with killing Odin Lloyd, who was dating his fiance's sister. Prosecutors say Hernandez is seen on video carrying a gun minutes after the shooting.
Now, the Patriots fired Hernandez after his arrest. His attorney says the case against Hernandez is circumstantial. CBS News legal analyst Jack Ford joins us to bring us up to date on this story, because we always hear innocent until proven guilty, number one. And number two, aren't circumstantial cases considered harder to prove?
We'll start with the first question. Innocent until proven guilty applies within the justice system. It doesn't necessarily apply out in the real world. Indeed, if you think about it, most people's inclination is to believe if it's gone so far that you've actually been charged with something, you're probably guilty of something. That's why what we ask jurors to do in a courtroom is really counterintuitive, to turn around and go away from that. Now, so that's what you see there with regard to that. Now, the second part of your question was interesting. Circumstantial evidence. A lot of people tend to think that there's something wrong with circumstantial evidence. How many times have you seen a lawyer on the courthouse steps? I probably did it myself back when I was trying cases, saying, no, this is just a circumstantial evidence case. The reality is jurors are told by judges circumstantial case is perfectly fine. Indeed, in some cases can be even more persuasive than direct evidence.
I was very intrigued by the details of this case because he's 23 years old. He just signed a $40 million extension with the Patriots. He's a great football player. And yet, he, according to the police, is seen on surveillance video from his own home carrying a gun in and out of the house.
You know, as a defense attorney, we often used to say you can't protect against random acts of stupidity on the part of your clients. And I think what this illustrates is this. For whatever reason, we always tend to take our heroes, our celebrities, our professional athletes, and we put them up on pedestals, and we don't think that they have the same frailties, human frailties, that everybody else has. Just because you're a great football player, and again, look, we don't want to prejudge him because this is very early in the case, but you certainly can look at it and say, why would you even let yourself get involved in a situation like this, given where your life was heading then?
Explain the law if, in fact, you did not pull the trigger.
Yeah, good question. Because we heard the prosecutor say that he orchestrated the killing. Right? That suggests either they don't know who pulled the trigger or they think somebody other than he did. The reality is you can still be guilty of murder if you're the one who ordered it done. So you don't have to be just the trigger man to be the one who can be found guilty of murder, when if indeed they can prove that you set this up, you orchestrated it, and you were the moving force behind it, you could still be found guilty of murder.
It's been interesting to watch the progression of this case when it first broke. Thank you, Jack Ford.